Said it's Friday night and I feel alright. Hey guys, welcome back to Flo's Kitchen. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on those notification bells. If you're not new, welcome back. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make skirt steak and cauliflower mash. That's right guys, a ketogenic dinner. So these are the ingredients that you will need for this recipe. Of course, you'll need some salt and pepper, some olive oil, butter, skirt steak, and of course 1 medium size cauliflower. All right, so now it's time to prep. First step is to prep that cauliflower for your cauliflower mash. All right, so you're gonna take off the leaves off the cauliflower, and over here I tried to tear off the cauliflower florets, but it wasn't working, so I went ahead and cut through it with my knife, just like you see here. And I'm cutting the middle part of it, and then I'll toss that, and then I'm just tearing off the leaves that was on there, and then one by one I am removing the florets, as you guys can see here. And that's what you want to do as well. I do want to mention that you want to also have a pot of water going, so you can drop that cauliflower once you have taking it apart, just like this. All right guys, and shout out to Luri. She's the one that gave me this idea, because I've been having a hard time trying to figure out what recipes to put out there, and she gave me this idea. So shout out to Luri for this keto idea. So now guys, you want to go ahead and crack open that steak, honey. Yes. So with the steak, I did cut it in half, because when I put it in that skillet, it was gonna be too long. So here's the steak. I did rinse it off with some water, and now you're gonna go with 1 tablespoon of sea salt on both sides. Why? Because you eat both sides. You're gonna put 1 tablespoon just like you see here, and you're gonna just spread it. You're gonna season both sides of that steak. Don't worry about the fat, because the fat is what helps the meat stay nice and tender. You ever had a nice juicy steak? Well, guess what? It's the fat. All right, so just like so. And then you're gonna take 1/2 tablespoon of black pepper. That's right guys, 1 tablespoon of sea salt and 1/2 tablespoon of black pepper. You're gonna put it on both sides. Why? Because you eat both sides. All right guys, just like so. Very simple. And then you'll also see that I took some olive oil and I put a little olive oil on there. Very simple. Now guys, I don't know if anyone out there tried keto or is on keto, but it's been said that it's a very good diet. I haven't tried it consistently. I'm just making this to put out there that, it's an option. So you want to go ahead and drop in that 1 tablespoon of oil in your skillet. This skillet, I'm going to call it Big Kahuna, because it is a big skillet. This is my Big Papa skillet. I think is about 18 inches, or maybe even might be 12 inches. I don't remember. I've had it for a while. So then you want to go ahead and drop those steaks in there. You want to cook it on each side for about 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes on each side. This will give that steak that medium rare consistency. Now, if you want it to be well done, you cook it more. You cook it about 8 to 10 minutes, or maybe even 12 minutes, depending on how thick that skirt steak is. All right, and if you want it to be more on the rare side, you cook it for less time. All right. Very beautiful, very easy, 5 minutes on each side. And then you want to put some butter. Yes, y'all, put butter. Butter, butter, butter. It tastes good with butter. Everything tastes good with more butter. All right, so you just flip it on each side, 5 minutes. See that smoke? It ain't popping if there's no smoke. All right, and you see how beautiful it turned out? Now I'm putting some more butter. Guys, you can have fun with this recipe as well. Some people like to put some oregano. Some people like to use tarragon or thyme. And then they just, use a lot of butter, and then they'll add their little spin to it. So here, guys, I'm just flipping it on each side, making sure that it's nice and golden on each side. And now I'm cutting it open right here to make sure that it's cooked the way I want it to be cooked. And voila. Look how beautiful that is. Medium rare. That's how I like it, baby. That's how I likes it. All right, guys. Very simple. Remember, 5 minutes on each side. You see how beautiful it turned out? So after you cook it, you want to have it sitting for about 10 minutes. So when you cut through that meat, it's nice and juicy, just like so. All right. So now it's time to go ahead and pour and put in your cauliflower. All right. This water is only water, no salt, no butter, no oil added. All right. You're just putting water to boil, and then you're putting in your cauliflower. You cover it up, let it steam for about 10-15 minutes. Just like so. You see how it turns out. Now I'm going to test it to make sure that it's cooked. Yep, it's cooked. You'll know that it's cooked when you pick one up, you squeeze it, and it's easy. If it's still kind of firm and hard to squeeze, then you know you have to let it cook a little longer. All right, just like that. All right, and guys, be very careful. For any beginners out there, be very, very careful. All right, so now I'm taking that cauliflower and I'm putting it in my blender. That's right, guys. I'm putting that cauliflower in the blender. I'm going to drop half a stick of butter in there and 1 tablespoon of salt. Very simple. I did leave some of the cauliflower out, which I'll add the rest once I've blended some, because the blender wasn't able to hold all of that. So now here it is. I'm going in with my 1 tablespoon of salt. I was about to sing, a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Medicine go down. Y'all know that song, medicine go down. A teaspoon of sugar. I think that's how the song goes. Oh gosh, guys, you guys have to have fun when you're cooking, okay? Make sure you have fun when you're creating these dishes, because I know I do. All right, so here it is. I'm dropping that 1 tablespoon. I'm saying 1 tablespoon, half stick of butter inside of the cauliflower and in the blender. So now here I'm going and I'm blending it. Blend, blend, blend. We're blending, we're blending, we're blending, we're blending. So you guys want to make sure that you blend it until it is smooth. All right, I don't know. For me, I have a very decent blender. It's very powerful. So I just put that bad boy in there. And I blend it until it's nice and smooth, guys. I do want to mention that I did add a little bit water just to get it going a little bit. All right, you see how beautiful and fluffy that is? Guys, I'm not even exaggerating. This recipe was thebomb.com. Lori, shout out to you, man. That cauliflower mash, it was my first time trying it, and it was the bomb. Okay, so now you're going to take that puree of the cauliflower and you put it in a separate pan on medium. You drop in your parsley, your dried parsley, and you drop a few dashes of black pepper. All right. Very simple. And voila, there you go. You have your steak and your cauliflower mash. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this recipe, if you tried it, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thank you. Later.